Oh. Alright. I'm here. My schedule is so dead at this point. Whew. Alright. Let's go ahead and get everyone. Time to do my job. Spike, this is the worst time to stream. Why? Why is it the worst time to stream? What? The SpaceX launch is in like 3 hours, isn't it? One moment. Yeah, there's 2 hours and 52 minutes. I'm not gonna get in the way of that. Don't worry, I'm not streaming for 3 hours. Jeez. Who do you think I am? This isn't Road to 170,000, so there's no reason for me to stream that long. Alright? Big loop. Ugh. Oh my god, Elvin! Thank you so much for the $20 super chat. I highly appreciate it. Alright, that was my target for today. We're gonna be at... No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Calm down. Oh, my schedule is getting so compressed by finals coming up and stuff. I have to run and then make a video and then do homework and then edit. This is getting insane. Okay, now that I've caught my breath, we will actually do the powder toy. My dad said hi. Hi, Sir Awesome's dad. Very nice. Alright. I've left too many things, like, oh, first! I'm gonna do something, alright? I'm 98% sure that I have an account. So let me just try to sign in. Which password would I use for this? Probably my weak one. Oh my god, okay. I'm going to post all of my simulation. Oh, well, here's the thing. I can post some of my simulations, not the ones where I used other people's saves, though. I do not feel comfortable posting other people's work, so I'm fine with posting things like Carboy Goes Armored and stuff, or the light reactor or the plasma reactor, but anything where I took someone else's save as part of it, I'm not going to be uploading. So I will upload a few things though, because the mini plasma reactor is just beautiful. So one moment. Upload the mini plasma reactor. Made in a stream with love by Spike Viper. Check out on YouTube for build process. There we go. Look at that. There. Now you can find it on the thingy. Can I do search by? Oh, look at that. There it is, right there. Water purification plant. Is this someone inspired by me? Oh my god. Beautiful. I have inspired someone. Wow, that's a really nice water purification plant. Much better than mine. Oh, what's that? I approve of this wholeheartedly. This is so wholesome. What else do we have? Plasma power plant. Wow. Wow, someone... Wow. Beautiful. This one looks kind of familiar as well. Nice. I'm glad that I'm inspiring people. Very nice. Wow, I didn't even think to look at the new things that are being uploaded. That's kind of crazy seeing things that are like based off of mine. Makes me proud. Hi Spike, saw the notification. Thank you for being a notification king. Okay, enough with this playing around. It's time to actually do what we're here for. So I'm gonna let you guys choose between two of the things that I have not completed working on. You can choose between the light reactor and the space station, because we gotta work on one or the other. So, we're gonna... Oh, actually, community involvement is important. Here we go. Ready for this? Okay, ready? I'm gonna give you guys a link. It's okay. Space station light reactor. Alright. Very nice. Let me just give you guys this. And we will see if there's a clear winner. If not, I'll just choose. Wow. This is much closer than I thought it would be. Ah. Alright, I think Space Station is going to be winning this one. It's had a pretty solid lead, and the lead is now growing. Alright, Space Station time. Let's grab our Space Station here. It's not a very good looking space station, I'll be honest. It can use a lot of work. Hello and welcome back, my fellow Vooperians. I'm Spike Viper, and we're going to be working on our kind of failure of a space station. We had a few issues last time, the biggest one being the inability for me to deal with the heat being produced by the reaction here. There's a few things I'd like to do to improve the efficiency of this, and the first one is actually kind of obvious. I'm gonna move it further away. I don't know why I didn't think of this last time, but just moving the hot part of the reaction further away is going to do us a lot of good when it comes to keeping the heat away. So, big brain Spike moment. And we're literally just going to do this. Very nice. Okay, and then I think I can trigger this by just breaking one of them. Yeah, alright, that's not perfect, but it's good enough, I think. I could actually fix this by doing... So if you do this, I don't know if this actually works, but I believe it does. If I do that. No. No, because it has to be in like a... Does this copy the green? No. Working with pipe is just not easy. Okay, so rather than doing that, I'm gonna do something else. I'm gonna go like this. Genius Spike here. This should be good enough. Alright. And then that gap there I don't think will cause any major issues. It might though, you know me. I'm good at breaking things. Hi, my name's Spike Viper. This is my pawn shop. Alright, so now that we've done this, I'm going to reconnect the cable here. This should technically keep the heat further away. I mean, there's always the chance it won't, but it's gotta be better at the very least. And then we have another issue, which is that this here is brick. I'm actually going to switch this from titanium because titanium's really good at carrying heat and we don't want it to be carrying heat. So instead I'm going to do a very thin line of ceramic, which doesn't carry heat as easily. It's not insulator, but it's the closest we're going to get while still maintaining a strong structure. Or actually, maybe not. There might be something that's better. I just wouldn't know because I'm a noob. It's alright, though. We are designing a space station, and all that we can do is pray that it won't go horribly wrong. It's like Kerbal Space Program, but no Kerbals can be killed in this. There we go. there is my new pipe system. This is further away. Now the hope is that since it's further away, this is going to cool down. There is yet another issue, which is this gold, which is causing it to heat up. There is no reason this should be gold. I realized right when I stopped streaming that using a conductive material for this is literally no different than using a non-conductive material, because there's nothing we really need to conduct. The only thing that needs to conduct is the iron. So this is just kind of acting like a stove, and stoves are not good for when you want things to be cold. Fun fact. I know, so many intelligent concepts touched in this channel. Alright, but once this is all replaced with what we want, I am confident that we will be able to get the temperature down to the point where we can break water into oxygen and hydrogen without any massive issues appearing. Keyword massive issues, there will always be some issues. Can you make the whole exterior vacuum, essentially to have the chance that a hole will create explosive decompression from the inside? Yes, that is actually planned. Thank you, Mechanical Fluff, for the super chat. Once we have things working, I am interested in creating a realistic space environment for it to be in. Oh, look at that! The temperature dropped a little bit to 200. That's still too warm. It would appear this is at 160. Alright. This definitely means that we need to come up with an actual proper cooling solution that isn't awful. The issue is we don't really have much to transfer heat onto in space. Once we transfer the heat... You can't transfer cool air in space. You gotta remember, we're in space. Space. Oh my god, this is 700 degrees? Yo, what temperature is this? Oh man, that is kind of insane. Alright, where's the temperature even coming in? Is it through the pipe? I need to look at the temperature map. It's coming around here? This is hard to understand. Why is this getting so damn warm? We've got insulation around the entire thing pretty much. Or is the heat just stuck in it? If I cool it down, will it stay cold? Have I just trapped the heat there forever? This is not a pre-recorded live stream, you absolute Chad. How dare you? How dare you suggest? Anyways, let's go ahead and cool this down a bit. It's pretty easy to tell it's not pre-recorded when I literally, like, read the comments out loud every few minutes. That would be pretty impossible. Oh, maybe it is! Maybe I just trapped the heat so well. Whoops. I think I just trapped the heat. Oh, this wall is not thick enough to prevent the hydrogen from leaking. Whoops. That was not a good idea. Use wax as a heat tub. That's not... Again, we can't just spawn infinite wax in, that's cheating. I will come up with a proper fluid loop system for the heat, but that's going to take a tiny bit. First, let's focus on major issues, like the literal explosive gas that's leaking. Leaking explosive gases are not my forte. Well, they are my forte, but I don't want them to be right now. Okay, you know what I mean? Even if I'm good at making explosive gases leak, it doesn't mean I want to make explosive gases. Ah, I meant to hold shift there. Everything's gonna be fine, folks. Everything's gonna be fine. Alright. Let's pull this to the left. Careful about... Oh, I killed the insulation. Man, I hate it when that happens. Alright, I think this will be enough to fix the pipe issue. Cool. Alright, no more leak. I mean, the oxygen is still leaking. I have a solution to that, and that's just clogging the oxygen end, but then everything kind of breaks, so... Okay, so the hydrogen is burning properly. Good. The water is staying at 30 degrees. That's really good. What isn't good is the fact that this is all broken metal now, isn't it? Yes. This is broken. We still have to come up with a solution to that. I'm still confused how we're going to... Because iron corrodes so easily, and it needs to be iron. So replacing this isn't really the best solution. It's more of a temporary fix. Oh no, it's because... Oh, I get it. When we make water vapor and then it cools back down, it turns all the water into normal water again. So we legitimately cannot allow it to turn into water vapor. Once it turns into water vapor, we lose all of the control over it. Okay, that makes far more sense. So that kind of gives us a slight issue, though, which is that there can be zero tolerance for error in this water system, or the entire thing just falls apart. There can be no impurities in the water. Very nice. Good thing I never make mistakes. Right, guys? Alright. So this should all just be the water we want. Oh, no, that's normal water. See, that's the impurity we don't want. We have to make sure none of it escapes. Okay, so we've got our safe water now. Safe supply. Honestly, we should just make a stage that ensures that this is... we could create a stage that cleans the water. That'd be a little bit overkill, but it is an option. Alright, anyways, this is working. We are burning the hydrogen off. We're getting the oxygen. This is actually at a reasonable temperature, even though it's heating up a little bit. And now it's time to make the cooling loop. Alright, so the cooling loop is simple. Hopefully. How am I gonna do this? So we have this basically copper heat pipe, which is fine. In this copper heat pipe, we can throw down here, and we can create a loop system to cool it down. The issue is, without anything really to transfer the heat to, it's kind of useless. But I guess we can just pray. If all else fails, just pray that it'll work. It's quite easy to make a water loop. All we have to do is basically this. Congratulations, we have a box. Now all we have to do is make the top of the box cold and the bottom of the box hot. So we get a layer of insulation here. And we'll do it across from here. Boop. And now we build the inside of the box. We want wide openings here so that the water vapor can make it through easily, if we even get water vapor. There is a big chance here this is just never going to boil up, because we don't want it to boil. Once it starts boiling, we've already lost, so this is more of like an emergency thing. Alright, so water sits down here, water overheats, it goes up here, it falls back down. Very damn simple. That's gotta be one of the most simple things I've made. And then we put a fan here to ensure that this side is going up, and we put a fan here to ensure that this side is going down. Now we should get a pressure differential, and if we put water in it... Wow, look at that. Beautiful. It works even just with normal water. There's that much suction in it. Beautiful. Alright, so this is our cooling system. Nobody knows how well this will actually work. But there is a secondary purpose we can give it, which is taking the heat off of this wall here, which is hitting 100 degrees, which we really don't want. That I noticed last time as well. This wall is the wall that is the problem. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get a really thick heat pipe out here. We're not gonna connect it to the other one because we don't want the water to boil. But we're going to connect it across like this. And we don't want it to connect to that heat pipe for real. You know what, whatever. I won't worry too much. Alright, and then this should carry a lot of heat through it. Yeah, 60... What is it up here? So that actually dropped the temperature quite a bit. Because this was at like 100 before. Now this is down to 60. This water over here, we want to get hotter than the water over here, which actually looks like might happen in a moment. They're getting pretty balanced. So our attempts to control the heat, going well. Still have a slight issue, which is the fact that the oxygen is leaking everywhere. I think it's time we make a spot to store the oxygen. I need to build a little human to actually breathe the oxygen at some point. Oh wait, I forgot something. So this all seems really cool, right? But I kind of screwed up horribly. Can somebody tell me what is in this simulation that shouldn't be in this simulation if we're in space? Could someone think of it? My mistake? What's here that shouldn't be? Gravity! Good job, Steam Virus. You got it. We have gravity. There shouldn't be gravity in this simulation. The water should not be falling down. So, we gotta tweak that. Alright, gravity off. Yeah. See, now things get a little bit odd. So that actually helps the radiator. But you'll notice that something isn't quite right now. Not only that, but I believe it just heated up into water vapor and all the water is about to die. So that's sad. Yeah, up here is over 100 degrees. Alright, so we need to solve that problem. This is a big issue, and I need to come up with a proper way to solve it. I think that my genius plan is going to actually not be much of a genius plan. Sorry to disappoint. What we're gonna do is we're going to use a filter wall, and we're going to try to just keep the water to the bottom half of this. I think that'll let it work. We'll see. Let's see where allows air, or allows... allows gases. There we go. So if we put this like this, I believe that saves us. Hey, but guess what? Now we're actually in space. We don't have gravity anymore, boys. Things get a lot more intense now. A lot more challenging, at the least. See, this acts so odd now. It doesn't even go against that wall. We need to, like, force it against it, or at least cycle it. So, to do that, I'm going to attempt to put a fan here going up, here going left, here going down, and here going right. Just trying to get some flow. If we have like a reasonable amount of water in here, we should be able to get a flow going. Okay, so that's not awful. The issue is the pressure here is so low. I think what we have to do is create a pressure escape on the top here. So let me go ahead and grab a lets air currents through and just do that. Does that... Yeah, so the pressure difference is dropping now, which is good. Is that water vapor? That is water vapor. No, that's oxygen and hydrogen. Okay, there we go. How did water get up here? Clearly we had some water vapor sneak through. Wait, no, seriously, how is... Oh, it's at 100 degrees, that's why. Ah! Okay, this is really going to be challenging. Space do be weird. Yes, space do be weird, though. Alright. I feel like the best way to make this work at this point is to make this loop a lot more closed than it currently is. I don't think I really have much else of a choice. So, here's plan B. I don't like this. This has complicated things a lot. I was not thinking about something as simple as gravity. Really does make you think. Alright. So, I do have ideas to solve this problem, which includes getting rid of this, because this is ugly. Alright, excuse me. Okay, so here's the plan. I'm going to attempt to make a closed-loop system within the system, so that pressure doesn't even, like, affect it in any way. All we have to do is open the top of it and keep it going in a circle. Oh yeah, ambient heat is also an issue, but I think if we turn ambient heat off, yeah, I think that's just gonna cause too many issues for us. It really does get warm if you turn that off, doesn't it? There's no real way for us to deal with the heat, though. Yeah, I'm gonna turn that back on. Well, we will fight that later, alright? We'll figure out the ambient heat issue another time. Right now, let's focus on this issue, which is gravity. I mean, in space, they have massive radiators that they use, so that's not too far-fetched. The gravity, though, I can't just explain away. There's just no way for me to excuse that. Alright, so here's the plan. I'm going to make a square. Actually, it's more of a rectangle than a square, and I'm gonna make it thicker than that. Much like the coolant system, I believe the most effective way to do this is going to be to... That was awful. It's going to be to create a closed loop. The gas will escape at this stage here, and then the rest of it's just going to be trying to get the water to go in a circle. So we'll go this way. And we will go this way. That should create a circled movement. And it does. The only thing that should escape, though, is the gas that's generated on this side. But is it even working? Oh, I used normal water. Whoops. That was small brain. And it's stuck here as well. So many issues with my approach to this. Gotta keep trying until it works, though, right? Gotta keep trying until it works. So much cleaning. Oh, you can change the size of zoom? Oh, I never knew that. That's neat. Alright, let's switch. I think I may have broken this. Hopefully not. Actually, no, it looks fine. Okay. There we go. Distilled water. And that is actually giving us... Yeah. What we... No. No, it's turning into steam. That is not what we want. There's too much heat. Alright. I'm gonna throw in the towel and say that we're gonna have to spawn in some liquid nitrogen or something to make this work. I know, I'm awful. I don't see another way we're gonna make this happen. There needs to be something that'll remove heat. There's no real other way for us to do this. We have to remove the heat. Alright? The heat needs to be removed. So I'm gonna put a little gold chamber here. And until I can find a way to legitimately just yeet heat with a vacuum, I'm gonna do this. But even if I'm being an awful cheater, we're still going to make it harder for me, because if I'm going to be awful, then I need to atone. And how better to atone than to turn off ambient heat, giving myself a little bit more of a challenge in the process. Alright, so with ambient heat off, temperatures are going to... Oh my god, did this break itself? It did. Okay. Weirdo. Why did you... Huh. Alright. Well, slight repair there. Slightly concerned about that, I'll be honest. Okay, now we have to deal with the heat. Properly. Very nice. Part of me is like, I should just redesign this entire thing, make it smaller, make it actually look like a space station, but at the same time, that's a lot of effort. Okay, let's go ahead and grab our liquid nitrogen friend. Are you... Oh my god! With no gravity, it acts so weird! Oh, wow! That's unexpected. I didn't even think about how it would act in zero gravity. Oh, look at that, this is actually working. The heat's at 110, it hits the top, the temperature drops heavily. Oh, that just exploded. It got too hot. Alright. We need to deal with the heat here as well, which means, again, we're going to have... Oh, how am I going to do that with that cable? I believe it can skip one. So if I go like this... Okay, this is going to be a little bit silly, but I think it'll actually work. Oh, I can just fill this in completely like that. Oh my god, that does work. Wow. That's pretty neat. Alright. Okay, so we need to take a lot of heat off of this. This is probably the worst offender when it comes to temperature, which is why I'm using such a thick heat pipe for it. And then we will carry this down here, across to here. We're actually going to pull it up to here. So that it hits the water before anything. Yeah, okay. So this is carrying a lot of heat away. Oh, that all died. Why did all of that die? Excuse me. Liquid nitrogen, come back. Alright, let's check comments. This is how the Kerbal Swooper workers work. Does your schedule look like tomorrow is the last day of the Earth? Alright. It does seem that we are kind of handling the heat. This is at a manageable 400 degrees, but this is at 180, and this really does need to be colder. I don't have any super creative ways to cool it down further other than just ramping up how cold this is. Alright, let's go ahead and get real about this. We need to make this far more effective than it currently is. We'll use rapid heat conductor to bridge this. I'm going to make it really thin as well. Alright, there we go. And then, when it comes to the clone, there's effective ways to do it, and then there's lazy ways to do it. I'll start doing it the lazy way. Oh no! I got that off by 1 pixel. Are you kidding me? There we go. Alright. I'm happy with that. And let's get... Oh! Alright, that does it. Maybe a little bit too cold? You know what? The more I look at this, I'm not really happy with the entire thing. I think I could redo the entire thing much better. Yeah, I think I'm gonna redesign the entire thing. It's time. I've learned. I'm gonna redesign everything. I need to make it smaller and more efficient and just generally better. I'm not proud of what was there. I can do better. Why? It's okay, calm down. It's not the end of the world. Gotta make sacrifices sometimes, alright? We're making a space station. I want it to actually kind of look like a space station and to be cool. So that just, I don't like how that was turning out, alright? No. Nope, I think we can do better. But let me think of how I want to do this. Alright, so we need an area for the astronaut. That's probably going to be priority 1. So let's make their... Oh, whoop. I didn't mean to do that. Let's make the capsule where the... Oh, is it really that awkward with a... Oh, yeah. That's really weird. Huh. Oh, I don't like that at all. Triangles act weird in this game. Alright, whatever. Do that. Oh, I really don't like that. That looks awful. Why does it act so... Is it because it's, like, squashed? Is that why? Okay, let's unsquash it and see if it acts normal. Oh, that's a little bit better. Alright. I'll do that, and then I'll cut the really thick bottom off. There we go. Let's make our astronaut, alright? And let's... I don't know. This is a, his pod that he's going to be staying in, so let's make it nice and comfy. Alright. And cut it off. Yeah, I don't just want to make something that works. I want to make something that looks, like, good. I want it something that I can be proud of. 2, 2, 2, 2. 2, 2. Alright. There we go. Here is our astronaut capsule. Let's go ahead and make a human in here, or something of the sort, so that we know who we're actually taking care of. Actually, let's do a few other things first. A few other things that are really necessary. One of which is insulation. Because we don't want him to die. At least I don't want him to die. I don't know about you weirdos. Alright. Cool. So we've got an insulated pod for our friend. We'll go ahead and we will put our friend up here. And we'll make him out of gold. He's golden. Okay. Gotta try and make him look kind of normal. There we go. We are actually... It probably makes more sense to put him in like a chair of some sort. He's just chilling out in his area. He's got his chair, all of his controls, and we'll even give him a window. A nice glass window here. Obviously, it's special glass that is not going to, like, shatter, but, there we go. It's got a window to look out to the great unknown. You can even test that with photons. There's a star here. Wow, look, you can see it. All the light can enter. Alright. There he is. He's happy. Let's go ahead and think about things he needs now. We're going to have to fill his capsule with oxygen, keep the temperature consistent, among like 18 other things. I'm going to put a titanium coating on the outside of this, just as one final layer of safety. As I said before, safety is important. Oh, his window. We will take it off of the window part. One moment. Oh no. Okay, there we go. It's not a perfect window, but it's good enough. Okay, there we go. Very nice. Now that we've got this pod, I think that we're going to just throw another layer of this. And now things actually get serious. We have to build these systems that will keep him alive. I'm gonna put one more layer here, which, oh, I already messed that up. I want all of the outsides to be titanium. All right, here we go. And the purpose of this is going to be simple. It's just going to be to give us a little bit more of insulation. I feel like heat's going to be our biggest enemy here. There we go. Let's go ahead and grab some insulation. One layer of insulation here. One layer of insulation here. And in between them, I will just throw a layer of titanium. Alright, there we go. I have built the capsule. I think that is actually a pretty good looking capsule. I don't want to spawn a stickman. I like this more. The stickman is tiny. He would be smaller than most of the systems we're building. I think just drawing one makes more sense. Alright. Anyways, what we have to do now is I have to build his life support systems. So obviously we're going to need oxygen. And we will make the next section of this ship the oxygen and life support systems. How exciting. We're gonna leave it disconnected for now, just in case I decide to connect it in a different way. We're gonna give it the same lining for the most part. But I'm going to add additional lining to it. I'm going to add a thin layer of insulation around here to try to keep any heat in we create with the reaction. And then we'll just put another thick layer of ceramic around it. Or actually, we'll do a thin one. There's no reason to waste space. I don't know, when it comes to space, it's all about safety, right? Redundancy. And this marks me restarting the Ace Attorney soundtrack. Very nice. What time is it? 5:20. This is getting to be a long stream. I need to get some more moderators for the chat. I'm starting to come to that conclusion. Alright, to connect these together, I'm going to use some just gold bearings for now. Literally no reason at all. Not even bearings, just little gold struts. It's fine. Fantastic. Alright, so this container is going to have to create oxygen and to be able to... First off, I'm going to save this very quickly. Space Station V2. Alright, so we have to be able to create oxygen and hydrogen within this tank. And I know what we can do with the hydrogen. We can use the hydrogen to maneuver and drive the vehicle. We can put an engine at the bottom here. So that's useful. So that's cool. We can build a hydrogen-powered rocket engine. Very nice. but at the same time, we still have to be able to get the oxygen out of it easily. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a 3-phase system. I've got a plan. I hope that's centered. I believe that's centered. It's hard to eyeball it. Okay, just temporarily, I'm going to fill this with gold. I'm going to try to get a good size here. Yeah, I think I actually centered that perfectly. That'd be nice. It's okay, I can check. This is the size of this. Wow, I got it perfect! Nice! I'm proud of myself now. Alright, so we're gonna do that. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna put store on both sides. A long line of store on both sides. The left side is going to store hydrogen. The right side is going to store oxygen. Now, if you can see where this is going, I can remove... or maybe I can't. How do I do this? Control-Shift. There we go. I can remove that. Throw a layer of gold in front because they can work 2 pixels away. And we don't want the gas to leak through them. And now we're going to do something different. We're gonna grab pipe. How exciting. And we're going to fill this with pipe. All of this is going to be filled with pipe. And then we're going to create... nope, not like that. Like that. Very nice. So, what's gonna happen here is if any oxygen gets put into here, what should happen rather rapidly is I did the wrong side, didn't I? Yes, I did the wrong side. That's alright. I can flip it. Okay, flip this. This is going to be the oxygen side. And then this is going to be the hydrogen side now. Alright, if you spam chat, I will just mute you permanently on the channel. Because I have to click off of this to actually deal with it. So, please stop. Anyways, let's go ahead and grab oxygen. And there we go. The oxygen gets carried into the crew chamber, which is exactly where we want it to be. So that's good. And then we need to simulate the removal of carbon dioxide, I guess, which we will just grab this here. And we will create just a vent. A simple little vent. So let's go ahead and grab the gas-only wall. Oh god, that looks awful, doesn't it? There's got to be a better way to do that. We'll use pipe. That's better, at least. I'll try to make it look nice. Alright, I think that looks pretty good. And then we just have to pull off the edges of this. The whole idea is simple: get rid of waste products, but only in one direction, because obviously we don't want the vacuum of space to leak in. So, now that that is set up, let's go ahead and save. Throw oxygen in, and see if it performs as I'm hoping it will. We do have a problem. He does have a big head, and it's kind of blocking the flow, but that's alright, I guess. And it works. Oh no, I made a mistake. Yes, I made a mistake. I opened both sides at once, which is bad. Alright. You gotta open one. Oh. You can only open one side. There you go. Alright. I made my mistake. But now it's fixed. Bam. Alright, it should be better now. I think. I should have honestly put this on the back. It probably would have made more sense, but I wanted it to have to circulate through the room. His head is just so big. What I'll do to try to fix that is I'll move this insulation up a bit. That's some advanced plumbing on a toilet. Don't worry, it's the greatest toilet that you will ever see. There we go. Now we've got additional space above his head. That'll give us some work. And then if we now use our oxygen, I believe it'll do exactly as we want it to. So first, let's save. Alright. Save complete. Oxygen brought into chamber. Goes over his head, which we can assume means he's breathing it. It goes over here. And then it should just be vented out. And it's working. Look at that. The oxygen's being vented out after he uses it. Everyone's happy. Everything's going great. And the pressure is fine. Alright, so this looks good to me. Now we actually have to make it so that this oxygen is created over time within this chamber. The oxygen will be carried to this side, the hydrogen will be carried to this side. We need a way for water to come in. Remember how I left this gap here? Yeah, that's kind of why. But I actually think I can do better. Yeah, I can do better. Alright. Oh, this is actually coming out pretty well. I'm pretty happy with this. Oh no, you've created asymmetrical thrust. I'm not too worried about the thrust of the waste oxygen coming out. Let's see what happens if I set it on fire. We have created a thruster. Look at it go. Like a little RCS thruster. It's kind of funny. Alright, now we're going to put the fuel tank. This has a very interesting fuel type. It's literally just... how am I going to do this? I want to copy this. I feel like it'll be easy to use. But I have to fix the holes I made in it. Anyways, the fuel type is going to be water. We're going to run this entire station on water. That's simple. Simple, sweet. Not super efficient, but it allows us to use the same thing for both life support and for the rocket engine. So, I'm not a complainer. Anyways, that means that we have to put a big ol' water tank on this, so that's what I'm doing. How to make a big ol' water tank? Boom! And I can just go ahead and do this. Boom. Accidentally took some of the siding off of it, which is unfortunate. But there we go. Alright, so this will be the water tank. Which I'm perfectly happy with. We'll pump the water into here. The reaction will take place, split it, and then we're actually going to have this water tank have a wall here. Because the hydrogen is going to have to come through here in a pipe. Oh, that means it'll be unbalanced, doesn't it? No, I want it to be balanced, so we will actually put it here. We'll have the hydrogen go straight through the middle, which this is the middle, right? Oh, I'm off by 1? Are you kidding me? Oh, I'll just delete 1 pixel on this end. Simple solution. There we go. We will have the water. Oh no, the hydrogen come down here through the center. And I don't think there's anything else I really have to worry about there. This section is going to be filled with distilled water, which with no gravity is just kind of chilling. Nice. Hey, look at it go. Alright, we got our water tank sloshing around. Very nice. Alright, so now the question... Wow, look, we're running out of oxygen in the system. Running out. Why did that become water vapor? Why are you warm? Why is that hitting 90 degrees? Oh, probably because of the stuff that was here before. Interesting. Kind of weird. Alright, so we have... Change stream title. No. Why are you impersonating me, you egg? Anyways, we've got 2 water tanks. We've got the oxygen system looking pretty good. And we have this looks much, much better. So, it's not done. It's not even close to where I want it to be. But we're much closer. So what we have to do now is a few steps. First off, we need to make this pipe actually function. So let's go ahead and do that. This needs to be completely filled with pipe. And then, kind of like how I did the diagonal there, I'm going to do the exact same thing here. Like this. Alright, and then I need to just cover the edges of this. Oh, actually, no, I don't. Because it's going to do that. I just have to open this up here. Oh, look at that. That looks really good. Alright, that'll carry our stuff into here. Oh, shoot, no, I made a mistake. I made a large mistake. This needs to go all the way down here as well. Wait, no, it can't be even. What am I gonna do about that? We'll just fill the entire thing, darn it. Oh, wrong material. We will do this. And then here, we'll open this up. And now it's a very long pipe. I think it works well, though. Alright, so now we have the hydrogen side of things. And if we fill this with hydrogen, yep, it'll pipe it down there. And just for testing purposes, we can go ahead and light a match if I save very quickly. And it should just burn. Yes. Look at that. That is a really lame engine for now. But hey, it works. Cool. Alright. So now we just have to... I have realized a problem. Alright. I have a solution to my problem. This tank and this tank need to be connected somehow. So I'm going to make this tank and this tank have connections to each other on the bottom. Just so that they can kind of shift from one into the other. Or actually, we'll do it on the left and right side. So what we'll do is... It would make more sense if one went into the other, right to left, but that would unbalance it, and we want it to be balanced and realistic. So we'll go ahead and we'll do half each. So we'll do... down to like here. And up to here. And then we will flip it for the portal out. And now it's like they're connected. There we go, yeah. They do kind of get a little bit messy, but that's alright. Great, so filling one up is the same as filling the other up. Oh, no, we have to kind of change, because this is coming out here. I have to change the heat channel on these. How do I do that? Can I just use the heat tool and just... So I'm gonna make this link with this. And I'm going to make this link with this. I don't think this is working. No, this does not seem to be working. Alright, one second. How does portal work? Temperature dependent channels. Wait, but I just... This is 20 degrees, and this is 20 degrees, so they should be connected. This is 24, and this is 24, so they should be connected. Huh. Well, I'm confused. That's alright, though. It doesn't really matter. It seems to be working well enough for me. As long as there's water in the water tank, whatever. Alright. So, this water needs to be pumped into here. One issue is that it's way too hot. I don't know why the water is so hot. I'm just going to manually cool it down. There's nothing creating heat, so it's kind of interesting. Nope, didn't want to freeze it, but whatever. Whatever. Stop freezing, you stupid water. Temperature control, man. What a mess. Alright, so we've got... Bob's dead. It's okay. Bob's got, you know, air. Slight amounts of air. So we need to take water from here and pump it into here. Which this actually seems like a spot where this really likes to go. So I'm not too concerned about that. We'll grab pipe and do the exact same thing. Here to here. And we want the output to be here. And the input to be here. Great. So this chamber gets filled with water. And in the center of this chamber, we want to do magic to make this break up into oxygen and hydrogen. But we're gonna do that next time. I think everyone can agree that this looks far better than the space station we had before. Can we at least agree this looks much better? Yes, better. I do think this is better. Okay, yes, much better. Very nice. Fantastic. Good. We have agreement. Do electrons cause it to... Oh. Electrons do. Interesting. So we could just use electrons. If we had a cloning electrons in the center here. Oh, that is great. All right. I like that. That's not... Oh, but we have water vapor. That's the issue. It's heating it off. How do we keep the water vapor low? Well, this is a question I will answer next time, I guess. So, thank you all for watching. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed. I'll see you all next time. And after I save this very quickly... Let me just say, you should go ahead, and if you want to meet Bob in person, you should go to discord.gg/spookvooper. Spook Vooper, we got an economy and a government, and all the Vooperians hang out there. It's pretty cool. You can talk to me there. It's pretty great, and, you know, I'll even put the link in chat so that you guys can just click it. You don't even have to type it in. So, one moment. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time.